Thank you again for doing this. Can I get you to state your name, role, and what your responsibility is for Gryphon?
Sure. So my name is Matthew Dellobuono. I am an inside sales manager here at Agilent Technologies. And my role with regards to Gryphon is I act as the conduit between Agilent and Gryphon and some of the other inside sales managers with regards to how we leverage the tool, different types of analytics, or also different means of which that we as an organization can leverage this tool to really dramatically improve our effectiveness as an inside sales force.
Fantastic. And I know you weren't really part of the choosing Gryphon, you came on a little bit after that, but if you were part of the onboarding process, can you describe a little bit what that process was like? Your experience with that?
Yeah. So I know with my company, it can be rather difficult to get our vendor approved and on board. When it came to the actual onboarding, Gryphon was extremely flexible with working with us and trying to meet the various, shall I say, security risk assessments that we have at Agilent. Through the process, you guys were very, very flexible to meeting our needs so that we could work together and you leverage this tool well within our team.
Thank you. How would you say Gryphon has impacted or changed your organization?
So Gryphon's impact to our organization has been pretty dramatic. Over the past 12 months, we've been able to increase our outbound calling activity threefold, which is incredibly important, especially in this remote environment that we're in today. It really allowed us just visibility as to what our reps are actually doing when it comes to outbound calling. It's given us a capability of call coaching, which has been incredibly important. And it's really, removed some of the excuses that we saw in the past when it came to, hey, I'm not necessarily getting high connect rates within my territory. Is there something better I can do? Gryphon's been able to show us that visibility to say, hey, your connect rates are pretty good within your respective territory. Perhaps, instead of calling at, 8 o'clock in the morning, it seems like a better time for you to call is more like 1 o'clock in the afternoon. So let's perhaps focus your outbound dials during that particular time. And that's been one of the really big key drivers to helping our team get to the outbound numbers that we've seen today.
Thank you. What is your favorite part of using Gryphon?
I would say the call recordings is my favorite part of Gryphon. It allows me to hear my reps in this remote environment where historically I've been able just to look down the aisle or listen down the aisle as they're talking to customers, and as they get off the phone, perhaps provide them little tips and tricks as to maybe different ways they could have approached the conversation. Gryphon allows me to do that now, even in this remote environment.
How has your experience been working with the Gryphon team?
I would say fantastic. The Gryphon team has been readily available, supportive of many of the changes that we've been doing as a company. And not only have they been helpful with regards to some of the changes that we're doing, you guys have actually been able to identify improvements that we can make as the management team, as well as provide us insights as to how other vendors are leveraging the platform today.
And I think you may have mentioned this a little bit earlier, but have you seen an improvement in call effectiveness, do you think, since you started using Gryphon?
I would say we have, and on a couple different fronts. We're definitely seeing increased connect rates based on the analytics that are provided by Gryphon, which dramatically improves the confidence of our sales force when reaching out to customers. But I've also seen a refinement in our skill set when we're actually talking to customers and the depth of conversation that we're having with our customers. The call recordings have enabled us to do peer coaching review sessions, which I think ultimately have really just strengthened our team and our interactions with our customer base. And couldn't ask for anything more than that. It's been really dramatic. I hate to say the same word again, but the improvement has been dramatic.
Well, that's fantastic to hear. This was incredibly helpful. I can't tell you how much I appreciate you volunteering to do this.
Hey, not a problem.